Mercadona, Mercadona.
Yep. Pero, nein, aber das
Viva España, swag, viva España, España, España.
And you don't believe me? A shame on you. Oh, where's Ravi? Huh, this is so weird. Hey, Ravi Goof, would you like to come and record a Nesvi show episode? Ravi?
Venga, vale, tío, ahora voy.
Oh, there he is. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Nesvi show. This is our new guest, Ravi Goof. He's never been here before, so everyone be nice to him, okay?
Who are you?
My name is Néstor, and I live, I breathe oxygen, and I'm also here on this podcast. So now let's have a nice conversation about life and stuff.
Hello, everybody. We are back. It's been a long time, since almost 2 months now, since December.
Yeah, man, I missed you so much. You beautiful
You know those
audience.
original. Where are you? Where are you, people? Are you inside or outside? Where are you enjoying this episode from?
Leave your answers
know.
in the in the comment section.
Oh man,
What is your favorite
this
place to be?
influential life is so hard, man.
Oh my god, it's so oof. The YouTube money is too much, man. I can't count it all. Damn it. I am just drowning in puss. I can't seem to handle it. Damn. Okay. Yeah. How are we doing today, Mr. Ravi Goof? Let me know.
Great. It's a lot of big things coming.
Big things? What big things
know.
are we talking about?
Like
Like in scale or in ambition or both?
both, actually. I mean, 2021 is this year.
Yes, it is.
We are living in 2021.
We live in a society, my friend.
No, I mean, there's just a lot of projects going on. I mean,
Yes.
me personally, to start, I just finished basically structuring and publishing my whole portfolio as RPT, as my photography and videography in that direction.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Can we see that? Where can we see
Definitely. You can check that out. Thank you for asking, by the way.
Of course. That is the most natural
You-
question that came up to mind.
You can check that out at rpt.media. It's not rpt.com. It's just so clean. It's just rpt.media, and you can basically check that out over there.
That is cool. I will, in fact, check it out because I haven't yet. So I shall do it after this podcast. I shall check it out and yes.
Shame on you.
Oh, that's our
If you
slogan.
haven't checked
Epic.
it out yet.
Well, I had no idea. I mean, you didn't tell me, so how would I know? Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
I should have sent you a message
man.
like at 4:20 a.m.
Oh man, like I
should
don't
have
use
just said,
social
Dude,
media.
wake up! I just finished my portfolio, man.
That's cool, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, I should text you too. I mean, about the game. Oh, by the way, I have a new game. Short game.
Yeah, what's up with you, man?
Yeah, man. I made a swaggy short game in like a week. It's a short game for a jam. You know what we talked about last week. Jams being like mini game contests. Right. So it's a jam. It's not a full-fledged game, but it's a short multiplayer game that you can play with two people on the same keyboard, right? It's like one uses WASD and one uses the arrow
Crazy.
keys. And it's a puzzle, right? It's you need to think, you need to use your brain. You and your partner need to use your brain, and that's cool. So yeah, if you want to check it out, links will be in the description, probably. I'll remind Ravi
Let's
to
hope.
put them in the description. Yes.
Yeah, and why are we maybe the people are asking themselves, why are we recording and publishing a Nesvi episode today, especially? I mean, what day is it today, Nestor
Oh,
boy?
exactly, of course. Yeah. Today is happy birthday, Nesvi show. Happy birthday! Woo! Let's sing happy birthday. Okay, no, that will be super cringy. Let's not. But maybe Ravi Goof will put happy birthday music in the background right now.
Happy birthday to you.
Now if you don't put the music, it will be super uncomfortable. So yeah.
Right.
But
Just
yes.
like I think it was in episode 2 or maybe in some other episode where you said, yeah, we're just gonna put like a link over there, and then we just didn't put it at all. But no, let's just.
Well, that is the charm of forgetting stuff. It's funny. But yeah, it's a bit weird. I guess.
What were you talking about? What day is it today?
It's the epic anniversary of the Nesvi show. Today, our baby boy or baby girl is 1 year old, and that's really cool. So hell yeah. Our podcast is podcast is 1 year old, and we're celebrating it. Yeah, we should have brought cake or something. Do you have any presents for the Nesvi show? What is it?
I do.
Did you bring any presents? Let me know.
I do have a present for
for
the Nesvi show, and it's this.
Oh, holy shit! Yeah, the Nesvi show is. I can hear her. She's thanking you. She's like, oh damn. That's great. A tennis ball. Well, I can guarantee you the Nesvi show has never had a tennis ball before, so I'm pretty sure our show is very grateful. I brought a present too.
We are basically innovating here for you guys, just so you know, because I don't think anybody has ever mentioned or even put into the video format a tennis ball into a podcast about the media sphere.
I'm pretty sure we're being the first ones here. We're breaking the ice. We're exploring new territories. This is my gift for the Nesvi show. It's glue. It's glue from Carioca School Glue Stick. Please sponsor us.
Damn. And I can see it, boy.
And it smells very good. Do you want a bit of? Do you want some glue, Ravi Goof? You want to sniff a little glue sniff? Well, this is my present for the Nesvi
I'm
show.
good with my tennis ball, aka paddle ball.
You can't sniff those. I don't know what they're
Easter
good
egg.
for. You can't sniff the tennis ball. It's well, whatever. I mean, yeah, we brought presents to the Nesvi show, and now that the Nesvi show is grateful for our for our presents, that we may continue. Yes. But it's cool. We've been doing this for 1 year. I mean, we haven't been very consistent, but we have done some episodes, and they are good, and we like them, and we're proud of them. So yes, epic anniversary. Hell yeah.
I mean, imagine, it's been 12 months now, and since the first episode, I don't know, it's the first episode about us. We were at that time before Corona and all that stuff.
Oh boy, what a time to be alive. Yeah.
And it's just really amazing to see how also the media sphere has evolved in that 1 year. There have been so many new things coming up recently with this Clubhouse thing. I don't know if you've heard about that one.
No, actually.
No?
No, you get to introduce me.
Oh.
What is that? Let me know.
Do I have the honor?
Is it like a
Clubhouse is basically, how do I explain? It's audio only.
Uh-huh.
It's and it's a live format. So basically you can say it's a live podcast. So it's an app. It only runs on Apple device, on iOS.
That's probably why I haven't heard about it. Well, that explains everything. Okay, so it's live podcast, sort of, in an app.
I mean, it's like an audio call, and obviously there are it's iOS only, so people register for that have iOS devices, and currently it's as it is in the very early stage, because they definitely have that goal of also bringing it out for Android, definitely, but we don't know when. So that is basically the whole concept of, it also works on invite basis. So
how different is it from like a regular voice call app like Discord or something like that? Can I just call people? Is it just like your average Google Hangouts, aka Skype, aka Discord, aka TeamSpeak, aka every other every other messaging voice chat app, or is it different? Is it like a chat roulette? Or
The main difference, yeah, I mean, it's kind of chat roulette, but not based on the randomness.
Okay.
So basically, you have these open rooms like chat roulette, like basically anyone can get in.
Like Habbo Hotel.
But it's
Like Habbo Hotel. But with
oh,
voice
I don't
chat.
know about that. But anyways, you can just watch a video and
No, but
you know, get
the
yourself.
concept sounds interesting. You have like public domains that people can go to. I mean, public rooms that the people can go
Public
to.
rooms, exactly,
And
yeah.
chat with. I don't know why I said that word. It was weird. But yeah, you can go in and chat with random people that you don't know. So it's basically like getting invited to a Discord server from someone's community, right? Like
More or less.
some YouTuber is like,
Yeah.
check out our Discord server. You jump in and you have chat rooms and you can chat with people.
Yeah, and that is actually the thing. So a lot of famous people, or basically a lot of people with a lot of with large communities, they like even Elon Musk. I think he also got on Clubhouse maybe a couple of days or weeks ago, and he just started joining a room, and then because how it works is there's one person that creates the room. I think it works that way, and you basically have then the audience. It's basically like you have the stage, and then you have the audience, and there's selected people in the stage, and you can basically from the audience you can raise your hand, some button. You can raise the hand, then they can take you in, and you can basically join the stage.
That's good.
Have a talk,
That's good.
have a chit chat. And then you basically can go.
Oh my god,
you can
Elon,
leave
I'm
or
such
go
a big fan. Oh my god, Tudum. Okay, next. Tudum. Oh my god, Elon, when are you going to make the new Tesla?
No, I
Tudum.
mean, I think that's sort of the right system for. They're obviously watching who is that person that we're going to take in.
That's
right?
good. That's a good
So
thing.
yeah.
But it sounds interesting, but because I already thought, okay, if like Elon Musk jumps into this thing in like a random chat, then everyone's gonna wanna try to ask him
Right.
something. It's gonna be a fucking chaos. Like and
right.
you go, you're not gonna understand shit. But that's a good
Right.
system. Like I give you permission to speak. You can talk and ask your question now.
Oh,
That
definitely.
works.
I mean, there are certain rules are very important regarding communication. Definitely.
That's good. That's good. I think you can do the same on Discord too, but I don't know if there's like a pre-made option to like automatically mute someone until you turn them on, because normally it's the other way around. Like everyone can talk unless you mute them. But I do know that you can really customize your servers. So
As far as
maybe-
I know, with all the Zoom conferences that we're having right now in university and all that stuff, I think you probably are sort of in
so
the
you
same
use Zoom.
position.
Okay.
I mean, with Zoom we have that feature that I think most of the professors are sort of tired of students just interrupting, so they just mute everyone at the beginning, and then the ones who want to talk, they raise their hands, and then they
Bruh.
can talk.
That's such a
So it's
German
basically-
thing to do. That is so German. Like holy shit. In our classes, we everyone mutes themselves ideally, and when they want to speak, they unmute themselves, and they are like, "Hey, can I ask something?" You know? Okay, of course they interrupt the teacher by doing that, but
Right.
the idea is not to have your mic on all the time, so we hear you munching on some Cheetos or something, but or on some
Correct.
cereal. It's like, but yeah, no, the teacher doesn't mute everyone. But I do know that in my brother's class in school, in the DS Malaga, how they're doing it now is that in fact they have everyone muted, and they do it like in your college class. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it serves a purpose, right?
I mean,
There's a
I
certain...
guess yeah. You're like,
So yeah.
please may
Anyways,
I go
that
to
is
the
sort of-
bathroom, sir? No, you may not go to your own bathroom. Impossible.
I mean, unless you have your video turned off, everything's fine.
Yeah, but what if the teacher asks you something while you're away? That happened to me recently. I always am like doing something else while I'm in class. Don't tell my teachers.
Okay.
Oh shit, this is public. Fuck. Well, whatever. So yeah, I'm like away or something.
You got caught,
No,
man.
goddammit.
Busted.
I hope they don't watch
Busted.
the Nesvi show. So yeah, this is like I went like away to like get some snacks, and then I was back, and I heard the teacher like, Néstor, huh?
No.
No estará, or something, and like, oh fuck, and I ran to the PC and like, yes, here I am. What's up?
You could have said, "Oh, sorry, I had some network issues. My bad. Sorry."
I'm not good at inventing excuses at the spot. I probably
and I'm
should have
definitely
said
not
something
recommending to anyone.
Oh.
I'm not recommending to anyone to
Top 10 life hacks here at the Nesvi show.
life hacks with RPT.
You can be like, oh man, my microphone didn't work. Oh, something that I have seen a lot of people doing is to pretend that their microphone didn't work and be like, oh, I'm such a dumbass. I was talking all this time and the microphone wasn't even on.
Yeah, not
So
bad.
that works too.
Anyway, so that is basically Clubhouse in a nutshell.
Okay, that's interesting actually.
New media, sort of what's happening right now inside the media sphere.
Well, thank you for
that
keeping
was
me
sort of-
informed. I nasty boy who lives under a rock and represents the average Joe who has no idea, and Ravi Goof just informs me and everyone, so that is perfect. You beautiful
I gotcha.
fountain of wisdom, so nice. Okay, so yeah, Clubhouse is new. What else is new? Oh yeah, the new Super Mario
Bitcoin to the moon.
Super Mario 3D World DLC came out. It's like they made a port. It's a game for the Wii U, right? Super Mario 3D World.
Okay.
And they ported it to the Switch. But they didn't just port it. They added new content to it, which is pretty cool. They made like a whole DLC in the game. But the problem is, if you paid it on Wii U, like a couple of years ago, then you're gonna have to buy it again for the Switch, because there is no no option for you to just download the new content on your Wii U version. You need to buy the Switch one. So I see it as a good thing, because it's not just some lazy port to a new console. It's cool because they actually do add some stuff. They give you a reason to buy it again, but at the same time, they are kind of forcing you to buy something that you may have already purchased before, and it's like punishing the true fans of Nintendo that support their games with, hey, I know most average people didn't buy this game, but you, true fan who did, you get punished because now you have to buy this game again for the Switch. But of course, I don't know. It's a weird mix.
But I mean, to that point, if you're that's sort of how my thought is working right now.
Yeah.
Of what I'm thinking is, if you're a true fan, I mean, that's basically the essence of a true fan. One that supports basically everything. I mean, that's actually hardcore fan. Like, if you
be
support
careful
everything
with
Nintendo puts out, right?
Because I can be a fan because I like something, but but a fanatic is the one that is blindly a fan. The one that just buys everything. I remember I used to be a Blizzard fanatic. I would buy everything they would make, and Telltale fanatic. I would buy everything that had the Telltale logo on it. But then Telltale started making shitty games, and they closed down because they were not making any money because their games were so shit. And I remember Blizzard Entertainment is on a downward spiral with their games completely.
Blizzard?
Yes.
Really?
Blizzard Entertainment. In the last, they have like their own Gamescom, you know, like their own live stream where they announce their stuff, like Nintendo Direct. For example, you know, they have like their BlizzCon, that's what they call it, and they have it usually every year. And this year it was online, and this year they didn't announce much stuff, usually, but I understand because of pandemic stuff and all that. But here goes the little catch. 1 year ago, they released a game called Warcraft 3 Reforged, which is this remaster of an older title, and I bought it because I really like the older title. But the game is shit. This new version is crap. It runs like fuck. It runs terrible. It under delivers. It doesn't have a lot of stuff that was promotionally advertised to have.
Really?
And you know what? 1 year later, they don't even it's not better. They just added like 2 things. They didn't even bother to fix it. And in this year, they completely avoided to speak about it, and they were banning people in the chat who asked about Warcraft 3 Reforged. They were like, "Are you gonna do something about the game?" Which I tried to refund, and you wouldn't allow me. No, banned. You banned, bitch. Why do you ask about this game? And I don't know. I hate that sort of stuff.
Right. I mean,
That annoys me.
basically, thank you for sort of informing me also what's going on in sort of the game area, in the
Yeah, I figured.
gamosphere, or
Why not?
however. But yeah, I mean, that was sort of the point that I was gonna ask you, sort of why do you hate, or why do you criticize them so much? But now I think I understood.
Well, I
sort
don't
of
hate
why-
anyone.
why
I mean, I
it
don't
is.
know these people. I'm just
Right.
disappointed.
Yeah, sure.
Because how their quality production has reached such low standards in the last years. Because they used to deliver really good products for fair prices, and now everything is overpriced, and it's really bad. And I don't know. The best thing they announced this BlizzCon is like some sloth koala pet for World of Warcraft. In World of Warcraft, you can have like pets, like Tamagotchis, and they announced some koala sloth pet, and that was like the best thing of the entire presentation, which is really putting it bad, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, F in the chat.
But I'm trying to understand it really. Sort of, is it like that they're so small that they sort of can't really pivot into optimizing the product, or
Well, the product.
what do you
I
think is missing?
The main. What do you think I'm missing from
Or
the product?
no, I mean, like, what do you think? What is the problem Blizzard has? Because as you're saying, they were
organization.
delivering solid results before.
Probably
and now
they were bought. They were bought by Activision Entertainment, which is this bigger company that has a lot more. They prioritize not long term but short term benefits. They are very like, oh, we need the money now, right now, at expense of players' trust, probably, with false,
really, because I think
false
as far as I can
marketing and all
remember,
that stuff.
as far as I can remember, Activision did Call of Duty, right? With Infinity Ward.
Oh, dude, like Call of Duty games usually recycle most of their content. They copy paste stuff from the previous game into the new one. They just add 2 things. They change the logo, and they're like, "Look, this is new game. Buy it right now." And they usually do the typical digital sell bullshit. Like, this is like the standard version of the game. This is the ultra pro version of the game. This is the super deluxe blah 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 version of the game. And they try to sell you these things, and they always incorporate gambling, like loot random buying systems in their game. Like, oh, buy this knife, but you don't actually buy that. You're just playing some casino gamble stuff where you put some money in, and maybe you get the knife, maybe you don't. And that is illegal as fuck. But of course, the government hasn't catched up to gambling in video games yet.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? At the end of the day, that's sort of my opinion. At the end of the day, you can basically choose what game you want to play, and
of course,
where you want to spend your money, right?
And
so
it is important
up to you.
for customers to have a higher understanding of things like this, so they don't give money in a dumb way. But of course, because these systems wouldn't exist if people didn't spend money on them, of course. But I gotta give you that at least they're not EA Sports, like with FIFA and all that. FIFA is a whole new layer of copy pasting stuff. Because I remember we played FIFA once, and I enjoyed it, and it was fun. But every FIFA game is just the same game with a new logo slapped on top of it.
I mean, Nesty boy, I think we could sort of agree that I mean, FIFA is a game about football. I mean, soccer.
Yes. We can all agree on
that. you could say that about real soccer as well. It's basically just every season, every soccer season is just the same. But I think for us to be able to really talk about sort of that area, that sort of soccer realm, that soccer sphere, so to say, we have to understand that there's sort of a real community behind there. They're so really basically even fanatic about, the teams, the players, who is in which team,
no,
right?
Of course, I'm not criticizing the game itself, because that is up to preferences, of course. I'm just saying that what I don't think is good is the fact that you have to rebuy every year the same game to keep up to date. Because the online statistics, the thing where the good players are, is only the newest game. But it's not like you're basically paying the same game every year. And I also know that you lose progress from one game to another. You have all these gambling like systems where you need to spend so much money to get maybe the player that you want, and next year you start from scratch and you pay money for the same game. When of course the ideal solution would be to have an update that can be paid or not, and it be the same game. But it's kind of dumb that I have to sell my old FIFA 19 and buy FIFA 20 if I want to keep with the good boys. That's a bit stupid. But of course, I respect
nowadays
people that want to play FIFA. It's fun. It's a fun experience, of course.
Nowadays you also don't have to, as far as I know, right? You can buy the FIFA 2K19 and you can just keep it and keep playing that one. You're gonna be old. It's gonna be outdated.
Yeah,
but
of course you could, right? But you're not gonna be like like in the rankings or whatever. I don't know about that. But if you just want to casually play with someone on the couch, then I guess you can just keep FIFA 15 forever. But you're not going to lose anything because every game is the same, just with a different logo, of course.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Why don't you go ahead and make a soccer game and let us know what the best solution is.
Well, if I was actually good at football, I may. But you remember our time in school? I was like, oof, I fucking hated soccer. Damn, I preferred much more to play volleyball or Völkerball or something, because I am good at exercise. I am really good. Völkerball, yes. I don't know how you say that in English, but balón prisionero. There you go.
Yes, for the Spanish guys.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? But yeah, I enjoyed those sports much more. Plus, I didn't like that it was like kind of gender assigned. Like, oh, you have a dick, you need to play football. You have a vagina, you need to play volleyball. That's a bit stupid, of course. Because we always had some distinctions of girls need to do this and boys need to play football. And I always hated to play football. It was so fucking boring. And it's not like I'm bad at exercise, because it was the only way to actually get good grades. It was to participate. But I hated football. But then when we had like running or something like that, I was really good. And I really enjoyed that, of course.
I wouldn't say that the selection of which sport will be played by which gender is merely because of looking at the biological properties of,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it was absurd that we got assigned different sports by gender. That makes no sense. It makes no sense because I could just go play volleyball with the girls if I wanted to. So why was this distinction there?
You have seen for sure boys of our grade that have been playing volleyball with the girls, and some girls even, I don't know, not every girl, but I don't think it's been very, very rare actually that girls have been switching to us to play some football, because I think there are definitely tendencies, there are definitely inclinations of interests.
You think so? Because
yeah, for
why?
Sure.
How do you explain that I didn't want to play football then?
I wouldn't say that every girl doesn't want to play football, because that is simply not true. Because I know girls that play football. And I know boys that don't like to play football, aka salute to you, Nesty boy. I mean, that's just the case, right?
I
mean,
believe
we are not that. We cannot just generalize everything and just say, okay, boys, they're just gonna play football, and the girls, they're just gonna play volleyball. I just think that it was the easiest option for the teachers. Actually, that's sort of my.
I
that's
go
sort
with
of
an
how
easier solution to you. You can just say, hey, who wants to play football? Go here. Who wants to play volleyball? Go over here. Especially because you're not giving them grades for that. You're just filling up time. Because the only time when we actually had grades is when we were being tested out for like, now we're gonna run around the park and we're gonna time stop you or whatever. That's the only time when we actually had grades. Most classes were just, okay, dick around and fill up time because I don't want to teach you anything. So go play football or this or whatever. Of course, when we were older, we didn't have those weird distinctions. But it is, I find it like an old weird mentality of like, oh yeah, you girls go play volleyball, you boys go play football or soccer or whatever. And I find it to be very weird.
What I just want to get to, the only point I'm trying to get through is that I don't think it was sort of the command of the teacher who was saying, okay, you play this, you play that. I was just trying to say that those were just the natural inclinations of the people around of ourselves. Like,
you mean because they had the capacity to say no if they wanted to?
Yeah, I mean, there were just simply more boys that were wanting to play football.
Well, of course, if that's the case, then that's all right.
The community was mostly there in the football area, in the soccer area, because the opportunity was there.
I mean, yeah, sure. If people
right?
People should play whatever they want to play, right? I mean, I guess that makes sense, of course.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, if they wanted to say no, they could have. So you can assume that they wanted to. Plus, I remember a lot of guys ditched football to go play basketball or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you and me and Valerian, we always, well, not always, but a lot of times we were like, nah, let's play it ping pong or something, and we went and played ping pong. That was a lot of fun.
Those ping pong days.
That was cool. And then I remember in 12th grade, a lot of people joined us. We were like the cool kids who left football and went to play ping pong. And then a lot of people were like, oh yeah, we want to play ping pong too. Hell yeah. And then we all did the ping pong game where you walk around in circles around the table and you slap the ball with your hands.
With the tennis ball, man.
Well, yeah, with the tennis ball, of course, because we had no ping pong ball. That's right. That was fun.
So cool.
Hey, it's all coming together. You know, we're talking about this, and you brought the tennis ball earlier.
Yeah, man.
You did like some foreshadowing for our conversation. Epic.
Foreshadowing, that's the right word, because if you check out my latest Instagram posts, I posted on Ravi Petakur.
I saw
shameless plug.
The glasses and the tennis ball. I did see that. Yes.
Yeah. So if you know, you know. Shout out to everyone.
If you're a true fan, you know already. What the fuck, man? I mean, he doesn't have to tell you.
So yeah, that's just my point.
Hell yeah, man.
That I'm trying to get through.
Hey, you lit boy. You have swag glasses. Holy shit. My eyes are burning. So much swagger. I can't handle it. What the fuck? I need to turn my camera off right now. Holy shit. Wait, I need some swagger glasses too.
Oh man.
Where are my swagger? Okay, they're right there on the table, like here. On this,
and also
they're on the red table that you can't see on the camera.
You go look for your glasses. You go look for your glasses, and I'm just gonna tell the people out there something else. To everyone out there, I just want to wish you a very nice. I hope you had a nice Valentine's Day, and I hope Nesty Boy had a nice Valentine's Day. And my Facebook password is that was my Facebook.
God damn it! I was about to know his Facebook password. I missed it. Shit. I mean, if I only was interested in Facebook. Facebook is like the page right now for memes for grandpas. That's like that's what Facebook is used for right now.
Yeah, like some kind of meme for, oh, when you forget to mow the lawn. When you forget to mow the lawn.
Bruh, when your dog doesn't bring you the newspaper. Sad face. Those are the type of memes that you can find there. Or like fake stories of like, oh my god, my name is Sarah and I died 50 years ago and I'm gonna haunt you in your dreams if you don't repost this 50 times and tell it to all your Facebook friends or whatever.
All right,
really nowadays we have our Instagram has just basically become Facebook. I remember when Instagram was like a niche hipster photography page where everything was squares with some ugly filters on it, and now it's just Facebook all over again.
Do you remember the Nashville filter they had?
Nashville filter.
There was one filter and it was called Nashville, and that was my favorite.
Is it not there anymore? Did they remove it?
It's still there, man.
Oh!
The vintage filters are still there. Go check it out.
Hell yeah, man, that's cool. Okay, so I'm glad they didn't remove it. That's cool.
But no, I mean, nowadays we just have a lot of cool apps you can use.
I really liked Mayfair. Mayfair was my favorite filter of the older ones. I really like that one. It was like orange and turquoise, like a weird mixture between orange and turquoise.
Mm-hmm.
Every cold tone became turquoise and every hot tone became orange. It was cool. I liked it. It made everything look very surreal. So yeah, I like that hipster filter. Hell yeah. If you're an OG Instagram user, then hit the like and subscribe. Or something, I don't know.
Yeah, man. Alright, speaking of Instagram, to wrap this episode up, we're just gonna link our Instagram profiles anywhere over here, at the top, somewhere in the center, wherever you want.
On my face. Put it on my...
We have... Yeah.
On my face.
That's what she said.
This is
this is so anyways, guys, this has been a very nice, chill, free-minded, bohemian, I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, it's been a nice chat with you, man.
Hell yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun. I gotta go to dinner, so I want to wrap this up really quick.
Venga, vale, tío, ahora voy. That's what you gotta tell your parents.
Did you get that reference? Okay, no. Okay, yeah. Well, let's end it here. It was fun. Yes. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.